coaches that go into broadcasting, whether it be Mariucci, Gruden, Cowher. Mariucci is definitely at the bottom of the totem pole on this list, but
right.
Why would you? It doesn't make sense to me. These guys are pretty young. Why do these guys just decide to stay in broadcasting? I mean, obviously it's easier work than coaching, but those guys seem to have a hunger to want to do more. Not very huge.
It just seems. I mean, from what I'm judging, what I'm seeing, it just seems that less pressure. They feel comfortable doing that job. They fall into it and love it. I don't know. I think it's just a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's comfortable for them. And I think the grind of the daily grind of being a head coach. I mean, your job is never really over. Even during the offseason, it's never really over because you still have scouting, you still have drafting, you have free agency. So NFL coaches don't have a day off really. The grind, the job continues even after the season's over for them. In fact, most of their work is done really between February and July. So. It's one of those things where maybe for some guys it gets old, and they embrace a new career. They love it, and they go from
there. Austin Davis goes from being the next Kurt Warner from Gruden to the next Jeff George to the next Tony Banks to God knows what. What is Austin Davis?
He's just a quarterback, man. He's a quarterback.
He's just a guy.
He's a quarterback holding the fort down, doing what he can to keep that team, above water. And he's done. I think he's done a pretty good job mostly. He did. There's been some losses too where where he's actually played well in. So he's done a good job. Is he a game buster? Is he a Tom Brady? No one's saying that. But I mean, he's definitely a guy that he's proven so far this year that he can do the job and at least keep that team in games. I mean, they have wins against Seattle and San Francisco this year. I mean, it's amazing.
With St. Louis, okay, who's more likely to go to L.A., St. Louis or Oakland?
I would put my money on the Rams, definitely. I put money on the Rams. My money's on the Rams, definitely.
Okay, well, you didn't let me finish the question, damn it. I was going to say...
I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry, Bob. Or who?
Or both.
I think you'll end up both seeing... I think you'll end up seeing both more likely. I would give the Rams the favorite, though, because it seems to be a lot more groundwork in place for the Rams to have a pretty easy transition. The lease expires in March at the stadium in St. Louis. The interest level on the Rams in St. Louis isn't that high anyway. With Oakland, there seems to be a little bit more hurdles to make that happen. I actually do think we'll see both teams eventually, but I think we will see the Rams in LA first before the Raiders.
Who, if you were living in LA, who would you want of those two?
Me personally, the Raiders. I know there's a lot of Rams fans.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Damn it, Jared, you and your internet.
Like the Rams, there's a lot of it's kind of like almost a race war between the Rams and the Raiders. Like the Raiders generally, cater to a more urban, type of crowd, and the Rams are more of a high-end, classy, I guess I'll call it. That's the perception it has.
It's wine and cheese with St. Louis. Oakland, it's very diverse, as they'd call it. Right.
And I think they cater more to – the Rams cater more to more of a just a little more of a – let's say, I don't want to say white facility, but that's the only word I have.
Okay. Me and Keith are white. You could say it's a white facility.
It's more of a high end. It's more of a high end crowd, sure. upper level income level crowd. I mean, the way it's playing out, you hear Rams fans bashing Raiders fans not coming to LA because of, oh, don't bring those thugs here. I mean, and it's not just one person. There's many people saying that. So, like, okay, really?
Yeah. Well, okay. If LA gets one or two NFL franchises, will it have more or less attendance than Miami Dolphins games? Because that's pathetic, what you're getting at Miami Dolphins games.
Good question. Because it's funny, people give Miami crap for things. Believe me, it's a lot of deserving. But outside the Lakers, I mean, they're not any better in terms of drawing fans. I mean, I've seen Dodger games regularly not even look like anybody's there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a perception thing. I do think LA will draw more. There's more because of the fact that they have a lot more, I guess, of a even more diverse of a melting pot of people than Miami. And they're both in the same park because Miami. One of the things that hurts Miami is that people say, "Oh, no one's supposed to see Miami." Well, because a lot of people who live here in Miami aren't even from this area, so they come here with already an allegiance somewhere else. Like I'm a perfect example. I live in South Florida right now. I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah.
So I'm no, get me wrong. I do root for the Dolphins. I don't mind the Dolphins. I root for the Dolphins the way they play, but I'm a Giants fan. So that's my allegiance. The Heat's it's only novel for me because I'm a Heat fan from Jump Street. So,
well, looking at Lakers fans get too much credit.
Okay.
I think they get too much credit for being loyal fans. It's been easy for them to be loyal over the last, 30 years since the 1980s. Mm-hmm. It's been easy for them to be loyal. And, yeah, I get that they like players like Jordan Hill from Trevor Ariza from time to time. But yeah, it's easy when you win championships. You win 10 in the last 30 years. It's easy for that to be the case. Yeah. I think they get too much of a free pass for being a loyal fan base. Like, I don't see those. Granted, you have to split it between Anaheim and LA for the Dodgers and Angels, and the Kings get a crappy fan base, but you also look at what's the other sport? In football, when it was Raiders and Rams, they didn't get anything for support. They weren't, even when they were winning, they weren't getting any support. The Clippers, they're bad. There's not a loyal support there. If the Lakers had been bad over the last 30 years, they wouldn't have a support base. It's easy to be a Lakers fan now.
Yeah, it's very, yeah, of course. I mean, the winning obviously helps. They do have a loyal following.
Yeah, because they're good
people, but a lot of it too also is players too. I mean, you do have right now you do have Kobe fans, and I question and I wonder if those same Kobe fans will be around in 5 years when Kobe's retired, and just still trying to figure things out. Are they going to be around still? Because, like I said, it's easy to follow a team when I'm winning. I mean, it's called bandwagon. That's why they call it bandwagon for. You jump on when it's getting good, and when it's not good, you just fall off. It's what it is.
Really quick before I let you go, EJ.
Okay.
I want to tell everybody where we can find you on Twitter, the internets, all that good stuff.
The internet, yeah. First off, follow me on Twitter at EJ7. I love discussion, talking about anything. Even if you're a Laker fan, I'm not trying to hate on you guys, man.
If you're a Knicks fan.
This good perception, you know what I mean? Knicks fans are fun, too. They're a little bit moodier, but, yeah. But you can follow me on Twitter there. My radio show, Urban Radio Show, every Friday from 4 to 6 Eastern on the Sports Concentrate Network. I'm also a Miami Heat writer at SB Nation, Haha Hoops as well. So, yeah, I'm all over the place. Follow me on Twitter first off, and, we'll talk there, of course. Like I said, encourage discussions, encourage anything, good or bad, it doesn't matter.
Unless I'm trying to ruffle some feathers with some late night horrible discussion topic. That's
Go
all.
ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Are you sure?
Wait. You want to ruffle some feathers now?
No. I tried to ruffle your feathers last night with the Andrew Wiggins talk.
Oh no. I mean that's a legitimate thing about is he a bust or not? I mean, I think he has the most upside of anybody in this draft, but there's a lot more to play.
Doug McDermott went to Creighton here in Omaha, Nebraska. He has the most upside in this draft. That's what I get from.
Well, he probably does, but will Thibodeau allow him to expand on that?
No, probably.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Really the opportunity to showcase everything because he's on a bad team, so they're gonna rely on him a little more. So I mean, but I will say this on Wiggins, though, he needs to put on some weight.
Well, EJ, I appreciate you coming on. It's always a good time.
Absolutely.
Bob Sullivan Show, I don't know, whatever you want to call us. You can call in after the break. It'll be 585-633-7487. Bob Sullivan Show here on Late Night Sports Radio.com.
There's no more tears, no feelings like before. And now my heart is made of stone.